Hello, everybody. Yeah, I'm sure you're doing fantastic today. Awesome. I was traveling from my hometown to the place where I was working. This was a Sunday afternoon when I started the journey. I was traveling in a bus, and the bus stopped after 3 hours travel. We had to take a break. The bus was stopped in the roadside. We all went for refreshing ourselves. The driver had a good coffee, and I've had a good coffee, and we were just looking out for. We're just looking out the place. Yeah, we're just checking out because it's a human tendency. When we go to a new place, we look out for something, right? So I was just doing with my family, and there was handicrafts, the people who make things like pots, small pots, and small undials and stuff like that. And we were checking out, and suddenly I saw a poster in the wall. It was in a plain white board. It was written in blue words, big letters, bold letters. It was written as attitude matters. That grabbed my attention, and I took a moment and I went near the board, and I started reading the full poster. What is it all about? It was a 7 8 line paragraph, and let me describe the story. It's a story actually. So there was a conversation between a bird and a honeybee. So this bird was asking this little honeybee, "Hey, you you are supposed to gather honey all through your life. You go to all the forest, you put all your hard work, you're not even sleeping. You're gathering all this honey from these flowers and fruits and all this stuff, but in the end, you gather everything in your honeycomb, and finally, you let the human beings take away all your honey. And you let the human beings steal your honey, steal your hard work." Now the honeybee was thrilled about this question. It took a moment, and it replied to the bird, and it said, "You know what? You're actually right. I am letting the human being steal the honey. But on top of that, they can only steal the honey, but they can never steal my ability to take the honey from the flowers. Human beings can take, I can build another comb. They can take away that comb as well. I can build another big honeycomb, but they can take that as well. But in the end, they can never steal my ability to take honey from the flowers." Now, the bird was totally thrilled by this answer. It started thinking about it. So, here's the message for you through the story. In today's world, it's full of digitalized world where we do stuff online, where we do a lot of things. We write blogs, we share our thoughts in Twitter or Facebook or Instagram. We share our family photos, and few of us. I have people who are artists, who are tattooists, and their creations are shared online, and they have this feeling that someone could steal their property, or someone could steal their creation. I remember another story where I was talking about. So I went for a small tour in a place, and I found an author who was writing a book there. He's from a foreign country. He comes to India just to write stories. He stays here for 1 or 2 years, and he writes, and then he's going back to his own country, and there he publishes his book. And I was talking to him for 1 hour about what is his life story. He's an old man, 70-year-old man, and he shared a lot of insights about life and what he thinks about India. All this thing is going on, and it's time to say goodbye to him. After 1 hour, I said, "Okay, I'm gonna say goodbye to you, and I will catch up. If you really want, can I take your social media profile?" I asked him if you have Facebook or if you have Instagram or WhatsApp or something like that, and he gave me a shocking reply that he never used social media and he doesn't like using social media. And I asked him, I was curious, and because he's an author, because we see most of the authors and creators are available online, and I was curious, and I asked him, "What's wrong? You're an artist, you're an author, you're a creator, but you should be available online so that the world knows who you are." And he said, "You're right, but you're right. I would like to be there, but in our place, what happens is when I publish something online, when I put my book as a digitalized book or an ebook in the online, someone is stealing my content and they're translating into their own language and they are stealing my content. And I was, on one hand, I thought, okay, he may be right. But when I left that place, after I saw this message that attitude matters, where it says that anybody can steal your content, but nobody can steal your ability to create that content, I was correlating this message. And what I felt is he was not aware of something called copywriting. If he was really aware of copywriting, he would have got copywriting, he would have got the rights for that book, and whoever copies it, he can sue them. He can raise a complaint on them. But he was not aware of that. So that's a whole different story. That's ignorance, right? But the message that I wanted to share through this video is when you create your own content, people can steal your content. It's very easy. They can steal your content. They can steal your works. They can steal all your hard works, the time that you spent on work, your creativity. Everything is gone. But still, your talent, your inner talent, the inner ability that you have to create that content is always with you, and nobody can steal it. So whatever dream that you're working on, you may be an artist, you may be an author, you may be a person who's going to work and doing a lot of creative stuff. Don't ever think about sharing your work to the outside world, because we are living in a world where we can share information for free. And of course, it's another story again. You give away all your data. That's a different story. Okay, I'm diverting the topic. The message that I wanted to share is, don't worry about people who will steal your content. They can only steal the content, but never your ability to create that content. All right? So thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye for now.